Robert Bob Scott Lazar's UFO tale is fascinating. He has a massive following. Lazar is a scientist holding master's degrees in physics electronics, holding a thesis on magnetohydrodynamics. He worked as a technician, then a physicist at Los Alamos in the polarized proton section that deals with particle accelerators. He has constructed a jet-propelled car and motorbike with a maximum speed of 350 miles per hour, as well as a vehicle that runs off hydrogen. The Las Vegas TV channel Klaus was contacted by Lazar in 1989. He informed the reporter for the channel George Knapp he had worked on extraterrestrial flying saucers at the top-secret government Galileo program. He informed that he was a specialist in reverse engineering on the alien technology and that this research has brought forward technological breakthroughs. This UFO technology allegedly came from 9 alien craft captured at the infamous 1947 Roswell Incident in New Mexico. Lazar's claims has a master's degree in physics from MIT Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Was hired to work as a scientist at Area 51/S4 restricted areas. Worked on a flying saucer powered by element 115 spanning 9 to 12 meters. Worked in a top-secret U.S. military program reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology and anti-gravity power propulsion craft. To have witnessed top-secret documents and the autopsies of aliens' corpses. Witnessed a test flight in which the craft flew a few simple maneuvers. Viewed secret documents showing gray alien involvement with mankind for over 10,000 years. Tells aliens grays are from binary stellar systems Eta Reticuli 2. Passed polygraph lie detector tests. Has been shot at and had threats to his life. Lazar is the owner of a company named United Nuclear Scientific Equipment and Supplies. In 2007 a penalty of $7,500 was given to the company for selling chemicals and components that could be used in illegal firework manufacture. United Nuclear pled guilty to 3 of the charges. He received 3 years probation for the violation of federal law. Lazar claims to hold degrees from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and the California Institute of Technology. His background was investigated by the Los Angeles Times in 1993 but could not find any evidence of him attending either institution. He has not produced his degrees or master's thesis copy. It appears his records have been erased. Lazar temporarily worked at the Los Alamos National Laboratory. He supposedly worked in the meson physics facility and was involved with the half-mile-long linear particle accelerator. A fellow employee from his days at Los Alamos claims that Lazar got sacked for working on his automobiles using government equipment. In 1990 Robert Lazar was arrested for aiding and abetting a prostitution ring in Nevada. Pleading guilty to a reduced felony pandering, he did 150 hours of community service for this, had to stay away from brothels and take part in psychotherapy sessions. Lazar claims to have worked at a secret base called S4, which is a U.S. military restricted area built into a mountainside, south of Area 51, near the Papoose Lake Nevada desert. S4 Area 51 terms are shown in Majestic 12 papers. According to Lazar's claims, access to the S4 base is extremely restricted to the general public. Lazar's story cannot be confirmed or denied by anyone, as those who work at S4 would break the Official Secrets Act and reveal themselves to public scrutiny, which is not legally allowed. Lazar claims the element 115 on the periodic table is what powered the anti-gravity engines of the extraterrestrial craft before the element 115 moscovium was genuinely created on Earth. This vindicates Lazar to some. There is evidence of a cover-up. His birth records, college transcript, and employment records have been erased from history, including those of his time with Los Alamos National Laboratories and through EGG. Lazar's supporting evidence is considerable. Lazar comes across as very credible, having a solid background in physics, electronic engineering, and propulsion systems. He provides a great amount of detail in describing his employment, the base, his co-workers, and the alien craft itself that would be difficult to fabricate. Lazar claimed to have worked at the Los Alamos National Laboratories, but no record of his employment there was found. However, his name appears in an old telephone directory of Los Alamos scientists. An article in a July 1982 edition of the Los Alamos Monitor, which shows a picture of Lazar near a jet car and refers to his employment as a scientist with Los Alamos. There are also Los Alamos employees who informed CLOS TV's George Knapp that they remember Robert Scott Lazar. Lazar reports in an interview that the alien crafts fly by amplifying gravity waves. According to Lazar, the UFO saucer was moved because of a reactor placed on the floor. As a fuel, the saucer would have an element with atomic number 115. The gravity wave, which is amplified for space, time distortion and travel, also comes from this element. This kind of propulsion allows making the flying saucers invisible and not needing to travel in a linear model. It means they can cover a huge distance in very little time. In physics, speed is defined as distance divided by time. These UFO vehicles operate by warping time and space itself. They go against Einstein's rule that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. Why? Some say Lazar is a government operative whose purpose is to unfold misinformation regarding what goes on at Area 51. Others suppose he is trying to make money from it all. The reality is neither. The truth is he is an essential character in the ongoing conspiracy to quash racism by making the people believe consciously or subconsciously in a superior alien extraterrestrial race. This conspiracy started with the Roswell Incident in 1947 that was additionally staged by the U.S. Intelligence Services, the OSS. The plot worked as a CNN poll in 1997 found most people believed aliens had visited Earth and landed at Roswell. He is working for the American Secret Services.